Welcome back! More Starcraft, this time. And the game that happened to me right now, or just a little while ago, yeah, what? Yes, we shall see how to deal with basic Protoss. Um, yeah, how to deal with basic Protoss who actually doesn't turtle and does quite a lot of good stuff. He didn't play poorly. That's one of the first games where the enemy really didn't play poorly and did the correct stuff. So let's go on. Yeah. Probing, nothing. Droning, I mean. Yeah, I'm so crazy about the Protoss. But yeah, what we will see in this game is that I open with classic fast expand. Well, fast, like expansion on 15. So, because my enemy is quite far and he is not Zerg, so yes, I can expand very easily. And from two bases, we shall start training roaches and later supplement them with some hydras. So yeah, this is the not much popular not popular Roach Hydra build, but it actually works against Protoss pretty well, especially if you uh, manage to get quite a good balance of roaches and hydras. And after that, if you can get corruptors, this combination is pretty awesome. The only thing that can really break it very easily is a lot of high Templars, probably. If they storm pretty well, if they storm the hydras. But yeah, let's not deal with that, because I believe my opponent went only gateway units. So yeah, Zealot, Stalker, I believe some sentries, probably. Yeah, let's go through it twice fast. So yeah, we have expanded. Expansion is building. Classic pool after expand. What he is doing, he's making a basic wall off. He will build a cyber core very probably. Okay, kind of a basic wall. I have no idea what he's doing right now, so yeah, probably walling off. Yeah, I tried to hide an overlord here behind these bushes, but well, he was smart. He really wasn't a bad player. He was in top 25 bronze, yay! And yes, I know it must sound like a joke, but we are both in top 25 bronze. So yeah, now the expansion started working, which is awesome. I get two gases, because I tested it before, and two bases with two gases. You really can't support Roach Hydra that well with massive upgrades. But yeah, it is kind of possible. Once you get the third base, it gets very easy. So first I did some with first 25 energy I made some creep tumors, because well, I don't find it that useful to you know, to vomit larva immediately, because you don't have the money anyway. If you keep droning, if you keep making units, it's a bit different. But if you keep droning, you don't need that much. I really got confused. Never mind. You just don't need it. So yeah, Roach Warren. I was stupid. I totally forgot metabolic boost, Zergling speed. So that was a little bit of a problem later. So yeah, what he's doing, he's expanding pretty fast, and he's just defending and expanding. Quite well actually. He does have lots of probes over the units. Yeah, I have a little bit more. Yeah, that's not so surprising. And this is actually the first enemy who isn't building cannons everywhere. That's actually interesting. And he's actually making units. He does have sentries. I really think he was quite a good player. So yeah, I made some Zerglings. Why not? Because oh yeah, he kept killing my Zerglings at the watchtowers. So I made some Zerglings to annihilate those. So, and just droning, and now vomiting larva. So, yeah, what I decided that I was going Roach Hydra and later supplemented with Corruptors. So yeah, now we have a Spire. So we need Roach Warren, Hydra then, Spire. And yeah, and we need Hive. Not for upgrades, but if you go Corruptors and they don't go Colossus, then Corruptors are pretty useful. But if you have Greater Spire and make Broodlords, bah, that's evil, that's really evil. So you have Roach Hydra, Corruptor, Broodlord. And if you have 3 fully operating bases, with possibly with fourth base for gas, you can support it pretty well. So yeah, droning. He expanded. He made a little more zealot than he probably should have, but I don't know. It probably does have a reason. And now, yeah, they totally rape Zerglings. Zealot rape Zerglings. I tried to kill some drones, but yeah, that didn't really work well. But at least I found out that this base is not totally operational. He made just 1 warp in, but he thought I was now out of army, which wasn't true, because I started building my Roach Hydra. And as you can see, Roach Hydra, against a heavy amount of zealots, it held pretty well. I had much less units, yeah, much less units probably, and it held pretty well. 1 upgrade, 0 armor. So yeah. Here, what probably saved me was that I expanded here before expanding here, because he thought there was a base only here, and he attacked this base quite often without noticing this one. So yeah, that's a little bit of sneaky thinking. And actually, it was not a luck-based event. I really made it because of that. So yeah, I have my watchtower again. I have a small amount of units, quite small actually. Was it 8 Hydras, 15 Roaches? Yeah, he's about the same. Yeah, he does have overseers, or it's called observers. Sorry, my fault for not morphing overseers soon enough. But now we are building upgrades for flyers, because we know we will use them. We are building upgrades for Roach Hydra. But yeah, why is Roach Hydra so good against Protoss? Well, why? Because if you force field Roaches, they are completely useless most of the time. But Hydras have actually quite heavy range 6, against Stalkers who have range 6 as well. Which means if you force field, then Hydras don't really care. And they are very fast, and they deal immense amounts of damage. Hydras really do heavy damage. But they are paperweight. So yeah, he built some Phoenixes, started sniping Overlords. If you are playing against Zerg, do it always. It's very useful. And there he noticed this base. And oh, he did notice this one. Okay. Ah well, never mind. So yeah, now I am on 4 working bases, and because I am getting heavily harassed, I really try to attack. If you can't defend, if you can't defend against Phoenixes, because they are really fast and you need to cover a lot of ground. I didn't even have these bases connected by creep. If you can't defend, then just ignore them, and if you have ground, army attack, because yeah. Well, as you can see, what's with the units? Yeah, as you can see, he invested quite heavily into Phoenixes, and with 24 Stalkers and 4 Zealots, he's trying to hold against 15 Roaches and 17 Hydras, which doesn't work that well. That forced him to stop annoying me and concentrate on the fight, which actually helped me, and I was able to drone again, remake some units, and blah blah blah. Unfortunately, Hydras died. All these Hydras died, but they wiped out completely his unit count. He was forced to morph in. He wasn't able to make more probes, and he lost all the phoenixes, which was bad. That was really bad. And unfortunately, since I'm sitting on 4 bases, I can remake my army pretty fast. And because I really suspected him that he would be going air after this heavy loss, he was. That's just it. You can't break an army of this size with only gateway units. Roach Hydra is a bit stronger than most of the gateway unit composition, but yeah, I had to remake my overlords. That was actually pretty good strategy from him. But I managed to make some corruptors, and if I'm correct, soon, yeah, Greater Spire is coming. So yeah, still massing upgrades and building Roach Hydras, nothing else. 61 drones, which is 2 fully operational bases with gas, everything. So yeah, economy is really useful as a Zerg. You really need to be working constantly on that. And now he expands, which is good. He needs to. He mined out his first base. He does have his second base fully operational, and he is expanding. Yeah, quite late, but yeah. If you see enemy expand, and if you already are expanded, well, if you have already expanded, then you really need to punish the expansion. Because once he gets this base operational, then really the pain will start. Because Protoss on 2 bases, well, not bad. So yeah, but we have Roach Hydra. And why did Roach Hydra clean the enemies so fast? Yeah. Why? Roaches do have quite a lot of health, and Hydras deal a heavy amount of damage, but that's not exactly the main reason. The main reason is that both of those units use the same upgrades, because they are both ranged. So if you upgrade Zerg range attack, Zerg missile attack, and Zerg carapace, then both of these units will get the bonus, which makes them extremely strong. So yeah, now we have, because this map is full of chokes, of small chokes, it's not so useful to build insane amounts of roaches, but it's much better to build lots of hydras, because roaches won't be able to attack, because you will be fighting in a choke, as you can see very soon. But hydras can, and hydras are just hydras. Yeah, I decided to break down the rocks. Why not? As you can see, I'm maxed and he is on 100 supplies, so that's the base difference. And now the Nexus falls. And he does have Void Rays, great. Problem with Void Rays, main problem, is because if you have lots of Hydras, then they don't really matter. So yeah, after his failed harass with Phoenixes, he started making Void Rays, and he just left the game. Well, so yeah, he started making Void Rays and started to harass. But the problem with Void Rays is that they can be very easily defended with Hydras if you have enough creep, because the Void Rays are quite slow. But yeah, if you are attacking and he starts harassing you with Void Rays, who can charge, that might hurt pretty well. For that reason we have Corruptors. Corruptors are not good against Void Rays, but we have quite a heavy number of those, and they have corruption, so the bonus damage they take from Void Rays is actually quite mitigated by the thing that you can have quite a lot of them, and you can use corruption, and corruption is evil, 20% more damage. So yeah, that's very good. And because we have the Greater Spire and upgrades, we can, anytime we are in siege position, if he's defending, or if he is defending a choke we can't really attack. Then Broodlords. Broodlords are just Broodlords. They are so damn useful, and mainly they are just good. They are just generally good. The Broodling spawn diverts enemy fire, so yeah. So this is what you can do. This is what I usually do against Protoss. I want to get Roach Hydra and heavily upgraded Roach Hydra. And then if I'm not totally raped, I go Corruptors and Broodlords. If he expands very fast, you can punish it with Zerglings. You can punish it with lots of Zerglings. You just really you can't let him allow to have 3 working bases. 3 full working bases means you will probably die. So yeah, harass, and with Roach Hydra you can punish any gateway combination, and with Roach Hydra Corruptor you can punish heavily any gateway combination and Colossus. The only thing that's really problematic is High Templar. And if he goes High Templar only for Archons, that's stupid. That will die to Roach Hydra as fast as anything else. But High Templar and Storms, those hurt, because Hydras, if you don't move Hydras, they will die in 1 storm, which is really bad. They should have at least 5 health more, so they could survive 1. Who cares? So yeah, that's about it, and there's not much left to say. So what can we learn? Yeah, we can learn that Roach Hydra works pretty well, if you can manage to make a good combination, and if you can manage to defend and expand. So yeah, that's it. See you next time. Bye bye.